Okay, everybody, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about what a requirements traceability matrix is. So, a requirements traceability matrix is a tool used to identify and track requirements throughout a project life cycle. An RTM can be part of the business requirements document or its own separate document. It can be represented in the form of a table, diagram, or written text and is often used with high level or detailed requirements for the purpose of matching the requirements with the work done in design documents, use cases, and test cases. The RTM may be used to verify that the current requirements are being met and to aid in the creation of a request for proposal (RFP), various deliverable documents, and project activities. Business analysts can use the RTM to track the requirements in each phase of the project. For example, if a BA identifies 50 requirements during the requirements phase, the developers should base their design on supporting the 50 requirements in the design and development phase. Likewise, the QA/QC team should plan their testing activities based on the same 50 requirements. If at either phase a team is working with less than or greater than the originally identified 50 requirements, a requirement may have been missed or added, and an investigation should be done to resolve the issue. So friends, what does an RTM look like? A simple RTM to hand to the development or QA teams may consist of a unique identifier for each requirement, description of the requirement, source of the requirement, priority, and a status column to indicate if the requirement has been approved, rejected, or out of scope. See example on the next slide. Here is a simple example. On the first column, we have the unique identifier number. Then we have a description. For example, the system must display a welcome message. Then we have a source. From who and where did we get this requirement? We have a priority. Is this high, medium, or low? And we have the status, the current status. Is it approved? Is it out of scope? Or has it been rejected? Now, there are lots of uses and benefits associated with using requirements traceability matrices, and they are as follows. RTMs can be used for managing project scope changes and for assessing the impact of changes. For example, if you know the relationship between two or more requirements, you will be better able to assess the impact of making changes to any of them. With RTMs, stakeholders can ensure that each requirement is traced back to the objectives of the project and ultimately to solution components. RTMs also ensure that it is only approved requirements that are delivered at the end of the day, nothing more. Traceability ensures that every requirement can be linked back to a business objective and that no requirement is superfluous. RTMs can also be used for tracing user requirements and linking them to their test cases. They ensure that all test cases are covered to reduce the probability of missing requirements. Stakeholders in solution requirements, functional and non-functional requirements, can easily be linked back to the business requirements from which they emanated using RTMs. Requirement traceability can be managed using advanced requirements management software tools or simple tools like Microsoft Excel. Effective requirements management involves ensuring that requirements are traceable, which helps to validate that the project team met the requirements as agreed. Though the task may seem arduous at first, the benefits are indisputable for teams who go the extra length to trace their requirements. How do we prepare an RTM? Number one, get all your available requirement documents, for example, the BRD, the FSD, the technical requirement document. Then first list down all the requirements from BRD one by one with a requirement ID. Now go to the FSD and list all respective functional requirements for each business requirements. Number 4, open the test case scenario or test case document and link available TC IDs to respective functional requirements. Thank you friends, that's the end, and I hope you like this video. There will be more business analysis related videos coming. Thank you so much.